Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today is Wednesday, getting over that hump, October 26, 2022. Number 1. The candidates vying to lead the state of Florida met in their one and only debate Monday night. Republican Governor Ron DeSantis and former Republican, now Democratic candidate, U.S. Congressman Charlie Crist. The hour-long face-off dealt with a number of subjects ranging from immigration to the state's and the DeSantis response to COVID relief to the elephant in the room. If reelected, will the Republican governor remain in office for the full 4-year term? While DeSantis would not answer the question directly to the 66-year-old Crist, his eventual response, "I just want to make things very, very clear. The only worn-out donkey I'm looking to put out to pasture is Charlie Crist." Political observers report that while he had no knockouts, challenger Crist had a good debate, adding that he did not immediately change the polling or the dynamic of the gubernatorial race. Number 2. According to new data, more than 8 million people have voted early in the 2022 general midterm election. That's about 6 million more than just 1 week ago. Turnout in 2022 is still projected to be higher than usual for a midterm election, even though midterms have historically low participation compared to presidential cycles, despite growing interest in recent years. With the general election now less than 2 weeks away, some sort of early voting option is underway in over 35 states. Number 3. President Joe Biden received his updated COVID-19 booster shot Tuesday and urged the public to get theirs to ensure a healthy holiday season. Mr. Biden appeared at the White House with doctors who are leading administration efforts against the spread of the coronavirus. Over 20 million people, including nearly 1 in 5 older adults, have already received the updated COVID-19 booster. Number 4. House Republicans have introduced legislation that some critics are describing as a national Don't Say Gay bill. It's inspired by the controversial Florida law that bans instruction on gender identity and sexual orientation in kindergarten through 3rd grade classes. If this federal bill were to become law, which is unlikely in the current Congress, its effects could be far more sweeping, affecting not just instruction in schools, but also events and literature at any federally funded institution. Number 5. Relisha Rudd has been missing from Washington, D.C. since March of 2014. Relisha was just 8 years old when she disappeared from the D.C. homeless shelter where she lived with her family. Relisha was last seen at a Northeast D.C. motel with Khalil Tatum, a janitor at the shelter. Police found Tatum's body March 31st of 2014 in a shed, dead of an apparent suicide. Relisha is still missing. Anyone with information about Relisha's disappearance, please go to the Black and Missing Foundation website. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. In order to have good friendships, you have to be a good friend. Inhale the good, exhale the bad. Join me today, live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, with the recent groom and today's birthday boy, Stephen Hill, comedian Myra J., and activist Quinn Townsend Riley, as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, Black Voters Matter and HBCU Go TV. To subscribe to my free daily newsletter, please visit SybilWilkes.com. Be informed, be empowered.